Zhenji is known for her bewitching beauty and deadly songs. Zhenji is a woman who often starts serving Yuan Shao as the wife of his second son, Yuan Shi. However, she eventually leaves his ranks to join Wei, marrying Cao Cao's son, Cao Pai. Zhenji is the cool and seductive character of the game. She takes pride in her appearance and usually wears clothes that show off her body. Her weapon is a flute that lets out a high-pitched noise that blows away opponents when she plays it, but most of the time she just hits people with her flute. However, in Dynasty Warriors 6 her weapon is changed to a whip. Zhenji is one of the strongest female characters in the game. In fact, in Warriors Orochi 2, Zhenji joined with No and Zhao Qiao to go save all the other girls in the game from Dongzhou because they were weak and were captured by Dongzhou to fulfill his dream to be surrounded by beautiful women. Zhenji, No, and Zhao Qiao were chosen as the girls to save the maidens because not only were they strong enough not to get captured, but none of them take any lip from Dongzhou. In this mission, Zhao Qiao rescued her sister, Da Qiao, and No rescued her sister-in-law, Oichi. However, since there are no other girls in Wei, Zhenji had no one to rescue. She just went along to put Dongzhou in his place. Zhenji is the wife of Cao Pai and they are constantly shown flirting with each other throughout the games. Cao Pai and Zhenji first met when Cao Pai was riding through the battlefield and saw Zhenji taking down some of his soldiers. He was overwhelmed with her beauty, then asked her to come join his side, and if she did he would give her the world. Zhenji was married to a general of the Yuans at the time, and wanted to stay faithful to him no matter what, so she calls Cao Pai rude and ignores him. Cao Pai then told her that she would never be able to reach her full potential if she continued to serve under the Yuans. Zhenji thought about this, and finally trusted his words, leaving her husband and joining Cao Pai on the battlefield. Her husband was devastated and thought that Zhenji had really loved him. Out of anger, he attacked Cao Pai, but Zhenji joined with Cao Pai and took down her former lover before becoming an official officer of Wei. Later on, although it was not shown, they got married. Whenever they meet on the battlefield, Cao Pai will always compliment Zhenji on her beauty and how beautifully she plays her flute. Then Zhenji would reply that she could only be her best when she was around Cao Pai. At the end of Zhenji's Masu mode in Dynasty Warriors 5, Cao Pai reveals that everything he had done since the war started was for Zhenji, then says that he doesn't normally say kind things like that. To which he replies that he thought it'd be nice to speak his heart for once. Although in Zhenji's Masu mode, Cao Pai said he did all the fighting for her, in Cao Pai's Masu mode, he says to one of his generals that he did all the fighting for himself and no one else. So who he really did it for is unknown.